up here at the house, and the brethren are now cleaning up for the day. Show y'all what we got going on. Now right here I can't step, so I have to step like over here. Ah. See how smart I am? All right, so this is where the brethren are at in this tower. What a beautiful job they're doing. Man, but look at all this stuff right here. It's a nasty job too, ain't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think we got over 60 laid today.
That's pretty good.
93 yesterday.
That's pretty good. Y'all almost to the point where them guys can actually install those blinds. Y'all be ready by then.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah,
This looks pretty flat and level too.
I was pretty happy with yesterday. I'm pretty sure I'll be, I know in the morning when I get all these wedges off, but yeah, it seems like we're getting pretty decent at it.
Are you gonna make that? You gonna make that cutout for the island?
Yes, I reshot everything. The lights are not exactly square. They're about 9/16 out. So we're going to adjust this to make sure this is parallel.
Right.
That's what you'll notice.
Right.
But yeah, we started to lay it out. And I'll have to before we,
Yeah, I see you already did the thing for the cabinets. Yeah, this is really nice. What y'all think about this tile?
It is a nice tile. Once you get the hang of the big tile, it covers a lot of floor pretty quickly.
It does, don't it?
Really, there's a learning curve.
But what the different colors and stuff give accents to where you can pretty much, you got more that you can deal with. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway. My office. Of course, we got to clean up, put the baseboards on and everything, repaints and stuff. This is the laundry room and also utility area where it handles a lot of the, like the radiant heat for the floor, hot water heater for this side of the house. We got the vents and everything. We still got to build up because we had to put a drop ceiling in here, so there's still a lot to go. I know most of y'all are inquiring and want to know. One reason why it takes us longer to build a house and to do things because we pretty much are doing everything. And the only thing we're not doing, because we don't have the understanding or the license for it, is the HVAC system. Other than that, myself and the brethren in the ministry of Straightway, there's a lot of brethren that has had their hands on a lot of this, a lot of it. Here is also one of the bedrooms. Here's the guy right here that's leading up this right here, because I tell you what, man, after that guy turned around and said he wanted to charge us $60,000 to lay this, boy, that hit us different. I can do something different with $60,000. With that kind of money, I can put a lot of that money in brothers' hands rather than paying these heathens. Bedroom, vanity that Bud built. Bathroom. It's gonna have one of them tubs right here. Also, closet. So as you can see, it's still, it really looks nice. They're doing an excellent job, wonderful job. Michael Israel and them came up and got a lot and learned a lot for it. Man, that's really moving. That's really moving.
10 times faster than I thought it'd go.
Yeah, I can tell. Well, by the time we paint, there ain't nobody don't know. It looks just like the regular part. Hallelujah. Boy, and then you got that custom door to build. That's gonna take you a while to build that.
Yeah, I look forward to that. That's the good stuff.
Where you gonna get the glass from?
I'm gonna get it through Brian since he gets a better deal and he buys so much of it.
Yeah, and of course here is a view. So I heard that the children caught quite a few fish to be able to fillet at Camp Junior.
Yeah, yep. They got good experience. You know, little boys, all different ages.
Right.
They got down there, got taught how to catch them and then fillet them.
Did they catch a lot of bluegill?
Bluegill bass. Yep.
Did they use worms?
Worms and a few lures, yeah.
It feels good in here. You got the AC on? Yeah, what y'all do?
Shut off the split units. Well, that one's still on.
Yeah. Okay.
That green light should go off if it's off, I think.
Yeah. But anyway, I got the roll. Wonderful, wonderful job that they're doing. Wonderful job. Good labor of love. This is a big major part right here that would help us to, because we're running out of storage room, and we got to move a lot of this and put a lot of this furniture stuff together and put it together and then put plastic over it to get it out of the way so we can bring in other stuff. I know it sounds crazy, but how did you come up with this? What's that, Detra? How did you come up with this Detra example? Because I ain't never seen this new way of doing it myself.
Well, I mean, I've had something to do with tile, but I've never been a tiler. I've been around it a lot. And so when I seen that this is what you were going to do, I just started researching and studying and, just trying to figure out this and what's the best system, the best way, and try to imitate that.
Hallelujah. Boy, it really feels good in there. This house is insulated pretty good.
So your phone must tell you the electricity.
It does.
cost?
Because you notice I cut it off.
Yeah, no, I had to text it. Yes, sir, right off the bat. I didn't leave these 3 units on, and so I shut them off.
I got you.
I did notice, that upstairs, without that one up there or this one running, it can't keep up. That is definitely part of the system, because it said it's 73 up there, and I want to say it was 77 this morning.
Right.
So,
I think it's going to be a telltale sign when we get this thing roughed in and everything that we're going to see the benefit of the installation.
yes,
You know what I mean? That we
installation
put up.
pays. I know people think it costs, but it pays.
All right. So,
Firing on all cylinders, and that's all I really wanted. Make sure you were fully engaged.
hallelujah.
Yeah, he did a good job.
So I go in there, and she was parked out here in the sun, and look what she did. She moved over in the shade. I won't blame her, huh?
That head on her shoulders, that's good.
It's hot out here. It's hot out here. Plus, this is some of the area that we've cleared out, which this is going to open up a lot for the feast day, but we got a lot of contouring of the ground to do. A whole lot. Anyway, gotta go. Shalom, shalom.